Because victory, it's been a long time, dude. It's been a long time overdue for these legal victories to come into play. It's been a long time coming. You dig? You feel what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Yo, people shouted, pouted, stomped, cried, harassed, cursed, threatened, bullied. Yo, and did all kinds of shit. All kinds of negative, vile, evil shit. The victims like Jennifer, all in defense of Nicki Minaj. All because of their love for this artist, Nicki Minaj, this rapper. People tore Jennifer the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Viral Room, like I said. First comment in the building. Who else is here? Mimi Twin. What's good, Mimi Twin? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you. Filter free. I ain't seen Mimi Twin in a little minute. Filter free, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Too much tea in the building. Good morning. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to all of you guys. I wish you all a blessed New Year. I think this is going to be a good year for many of us. We deserve it. Enough of it is enough. And one of those people being Jennifer. Enough is enough. God got his kids back. And we ain't alone out here. God got his kids back. No matter how much money you got. No matter how much fame you got. How much popularity. If you're doing the devil's work, you're doing the devil's work. There's a God out here. There's consequences to be paid. I mean, there's karma. The universe is watching. You dig? Now, sometimes things don't work when the way we want them to work, or as fast as we want them to work. At the moment, we can't make sense. Hold on, I'm getting feedback over here. What's going on? We can't make sense out of what shit. My fault. Alright, I think that's better. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, we was getting feedback. I think that's better. But yeah, we can't make sense out of what happens in life sometimes, right? Jennifer couldn't see the light of day. She couldn't see the light shine through that dark tunnel about 2 what was it? 2 years ago. Going on 3. Soon. Going on 3 soon. 2 years ago. No, I guess she'll go on 3 next year. Good morning, Bad Bougie. How you doing? Bad and Bougie in the building. Good to see you. Let's go down the list. Shanae's Law in the building. Miss Jordan. Yeah. Good morning, Hotshot. What's up, King? What's going on, Queen? Like I said, Happy New Year to all of you guys. I know I've been MIA for a little minute, missing in action and all that shit. There's a lot. I know there's always a lot going on, but there's really been a lot going on this year. Oh my goodness, I'm always grateful for every year, a life that we get. You know what I'm saying? But I could not wait for 2022 to go. I couldn't wait for that year to go, man. I was just so happy. Like, yes, it's done with. It's over with. Can I drop a bomb for that? Now, of course, some of you had a better 2022 than I did or than others did, but that's okay. That's okay. Good morning, Vicky in the building. What's going on, Queen, man? My queen's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Showing out, showing that strong love and support. Chit chat in the building. Chit chat. You are more than welcome to come up here and give your, insight on things. There's a lot going on. Like I said before in the past, Kenneth Petty had 3 cases going on. The one that he had against, or that Cali had against him for not registering as a sex offender when he moved with Nicki Minaj to California. The one that Jennifer Huff put against him and his wife, primarily, initially, and now solely him. And the one that he put against the state of New York right after Jennifer Huff sued him, which a lot of people question, like, why would he turn around and sue the state of New York and not Jennifer if she's lying? Oh yeah, we gonna get into it because we've been, listen, I know I've been quiet. I've been quiet for a minute. I've been quiet for a little minute for some time. But when I tell you, we will be celebrating. And I don't like counting my chickens before they hatch. I don't ever like to count. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever like to predict something to be, and then you get slapped in the face when it's not. But when I tell you, Jennifer will be vindicated. I mean, she will be vindicated. She will be blessed by the almighty higher power. She will be blessed, and can't nobody stop that. You can't get in the way of what God has in store for you, especially if you're one of his children that has been suffering your whole life as a child, as an adult. You just continue to suffer and you just see no light, no way out. It's like a vicious cycle you can't get out of. A nightmare, right? And sometimes you just wonder, like, why am I going through all this? Why do I go through this? And we're not to compare our own lives to other people's lives. We each have our own journey. Everything happens for a reason, whether good or bad. And we're supposed to take out the good from every bad situation and just grow from it. I mean, it's all about growth, faith, love, and try to have a peaceful life as much as possible. Of course, sometimes it's inevitable. And I say this because, before we start on Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj, start the show, I, I'm following a journey myself. I'm trying to follow a new journey myself. Um, and I'm trying to be steered more in my spiritual being than my physical being, if that makes sense. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I've always said it. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God wholeheartedly. Definitely a God-fearing man. And so I want to kind of, venture off in that journey at this point in my life and pretty much figure out what's my real purpose here. You dig? So I will be in due time sharing that with you guys. What up, Chicha? Like I said, you are more than welcome to come up here. Nunu in the building. Hey, Hotshot in chat. I'm so excited and smiling from ear to ear right now. I'm ready for the live news. Thank you, Nunu. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited with you guys. It is. No, this is big, y'all. This is big. This is big. To me, this is really big, and just as big as the California case against Kenneth Petty when he didn't register, because this vindicates everything Jennifer has said. You did. Yep. Vicky, Jerica, James. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we here early. We here early today. Deeper than skin deep. What's going on, Queen? Let's effing go, fam. You already know, Queen. Listen, please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate you, Deeper than Skin Deep, for always being a very supportive follower of the show. And we thank you. Me and Jennifer both. We see you out there. We see you out there. What's going on, Deion Sanders? What's going on? Wait. Hey, Millie in the mob. You got the wrong motherfucking show. You got the wrong show, sweetie. Listen, this ain't no Millie in the mob. This is Hotshot with the hotties and the shooters. You dig? But that was funny. I had to laugh at that one. It's never a dull moment over here on these YouTube screens. You dig? Filter Free in the building says, I'm glad that Jen has you a real good one in her corner. Hashtag I stand with Jen. Thank you, Queen. I'm glad she has me too. Because these YouTube streets, man, they're really something else, and you really don't know what to expect from anybody, whether they portray to be on your side or not. You dig? But thank God me and Jen has built rapport. We have built a really good relationship. Um, I don't see Jen as the person that I saw her when I first met her. I don't. Let me see. How do I say this? How, I don't want to say this the wrong way. I just don't see her as that YouTube Kenneth Petty victim. I really see Jen like a regular human being, a friend, a family. Like she's a friend, she's a family now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we all know how we met. We met through this case. So the case must go on and so much to show. It is. So thank you for that, filter free. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate when you guys can take heed and notice to things like that. You know, I think about that all the time. Like, what if things would have went left this way, or things would have went right that way? I think things were or went the way they were supposed to go. What up, Jay's Thoughts? What's going on, brother, man? Good to see you. Appreciate Jay's Thoughts. She's one of my long time day one supporters here too. Um, Jay's Thoughts been here for a minute. Great supporter. Queena, what's going on, Queena? Good to see you. I ain't see you in a little minute. Oh, see, I remember my peoples. Miss T. Taylor in the building. What's going on, Queen? My Bath Bakery, that's my swag. Welcome to the show. I don't think I've seen you before, My Bath Bakery. So welcome to the show. The Drama Hub in the building. Please definitely go ahead and show your love and support to the Drama Hub. If you ain't checked them out, go ahead and do so, man. They be having some interesting topics there. All right. Tatiana Harris in the building. What's good, sis? All right. So yeah, we gonna get it started. It's gonna be a quick little show, but it's gonna be an interesting quick little show. I mean, so I don't know why the hell I was under the impression that Kenneth Petty had court today. Who else was under the impression he had court today? Donna and Jess in the building. What's good, love? Some vibes, you dig? What's good? Some vibes. Good to see you. This is one of my day ones too. Pretty much a lot of my day ones is here. Miss T. Taylor, Unpredictables. What's good? What's going on, Unpredictables? Good to see you all. Gas station Sally. This year seems worse so far. It might, it might be worse for a lot of people. You might be right. Might be worse for a lot of people, including the petties. You dig? Majestic, I ain't seen you in mad long. What's going on? What's going on, family? That Majestic been here forever. Fuck with that. I fuck with that. Miss Goodson, what's going on, Miss Goodson? Good to see you. Who else? Taji Simone. Good to see you. Taji's been here for a good minute. Miss Goodson. Sex fine. Nah. Free. Nah. Listen, we ain't gonna be doing this free porn shit and all that shit in the chat today. We talking some real. We ain't gonna be doing this shit no day. You dig? We don't do that shit yet. So please kick this person out. Yeah, just take him out. Chit Chat says, I believe justice is about to be served for Jennifer Huff. I believe that to be the case as well, Chit Chat. Definitely it is a long time overdue. What's good, Latoya Nugent Davis says, amen. Hey, Hotshot in chat. I'm at work and I have class, so I'll catch you on a replay. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you too, sis. I appreciate it. Infinite Spirit in the building. I say, you dig? Kalini Smiler, what's going on? All right, Shrinking Sharon, good to see you. I ain't see you in a minute. Wow, that's what's up. I think I'm gonna have to start going live more in the early daytime. Y'all be fucking with it early daytime more. Cake so sweet. Whoa. JP in the building says hashtag I stand with Jennifer. Wow, Vicky with the $20 super chat says happy 2023 Hotshot, my king. I appreciate you, queen. I appreciate you dearly, wholeheartedly. That's what's up. That's dope, man. You guys always showing love and support in every way possible. And you guys will keep me going, man. Like, you guys will keep the channel going, you dig? So definitely appreciate you for that. I know, like, I owe y'all a lot of shows. And I'm coming. This year, you dig? Jennifer Huff in the building. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Soul Maker. Okay, Soul Makeover. Yeah, you need to make over Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj show, because they got some real tainted dark souls over there. You dig? But I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get started with this. Yeah, man. Yeah. GG in the building. What's going on? I ain't see GG in the middle. I'm here, by the way. Just really busy hands, cleaning and shit. That's what's up, man. Do what you gotta do. Do your chores. You know what I'm saying? Your dishes, cooking, all that. Laundry, do all that. Get it done while we watch the show. Kill some time, man. Trust me, I know I'll be doing the same shit. And I got a lot of shit to do. I got to multitask, man. All right, let me listen to this show while I do this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, put that joint on speaker, put it on the TV, put it on the Bluetooth, whatever the headset. You know what I mean? Earbuds and shit. Let's get it popping. All right. So thank you, Vicky. Once again, I appreciate you. Um, so yeah, I don't know if you guys heard. I don't know if you guys was under the impression that Kenneth Petty's court case versus the state of New York was today. I mean, I remember seeing today all over. You know what I'm saying? Well, come to find out, uh, it was yesterday. So according to the Daily News, I mean, this is a big New York newspaper. This is the Daily News here. We talking about this ain't no damn social media. Nah, this is the Daily News. Hey, it is. The Daily News posted and reported that Kenneth Petty, in other words, lied to the courts once again.
Finish her! Finish her!
Lied. Oh yeah, he lied. Oh, he fucking lied, man. He lied. And it makes me sick to my stomach that these bloggers, these people who harassed Jennifer for 2 years and beyond, 2+ years, and current, you feel me? How much she lied, harassed this woman. People like Nicki Minaj called Jennifer Huff to intimidate her. Subliminally. It was an intimidation tactic, in my opinion. It was intimidation because you have no business. I don't give a damn if you ain't say shit on that phone call. You could have stayed quiet for all I cared. The fact that you called your husband's rape victim speaks volumes about your character. Now, I mean, why the hell is you calling your husband rape victim? You are A-list celebrity. Worldwide celebrity superstar. And you out here acting running amok, acting a fool. Calling your husband rape victim. For what? What else could you possibly want with Jennifer Huff, Nicki Minaj?
Finish her!
What else could you possibly want with Jennifer Huff, Nicki Minaj? You called her. You called your husband's rape victim supposedly to fly her out. Now, this is allegedly, but then you admitted in your own court transcripts that you called her. She definitely trashed for that, Miss Goodson. Excuse me. I need some water. Hold on. Give me literally 3 seconds. She definitely called her. She definitely trashed. She's definitely trash. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she trashed for that. You calling a rape victim. And you an A-list celebrity. What you was calling Jennifer for? Well, according to Jennifer tells us that Nicki Minaj wanted to fly her out. And I believe it. The fuck you want to fly her out for? To disappear her? We know you got goons, Nicki. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid here. Come on now. So, make a long story short, just, Yeah, for a good time, not a long time. This dude files a lawsuit against the state of New York. We wondering why the fuck he ain't suing Jennifer. If Jennifer's supposedly lying, I mean, you see Nicki sued Nosy. Why she ain't sue Jennifer? You know what I mean? Why? I mean, not that I want her to, but you know, it speaks volumes. It's very telling. It's very revealing. Like, why the hell? Like, come on, man. Anybody with common sense would be like, yo, why the hell this lady ain't? So he turns around his shoes. He uses Nicki Minaj's money once again, throws it out, flushes it down the fucking toilet. And he sues and he files a lawsuit against the state of New York. Now, you got this dude throwing her money away left and right in legal fees. What the fuck is you doing, Nicki? Like, why is you with this nigga? Why? I'm extremely and highly disappointed in Nicki Minaj. Extremely. As a person, as an artist. You know what I'm saying? She has no moral compass. No moral compass. None whatsoever. Nicki, what are you doing? You are destroying your own legacy, your own career, your own, like, nobody wants to fuck with you. You ain't even get a Grammy. Like, these people don't want to fuck with you. The Grammy is given by a choice, by a vote of peers. That means your peers don't fuck with you, Nicki. Now listen, I know there's trouble in the Nicki camp. I know there's trouble in the petty residence tonight.
Finish her.
Oh yeah, there's trouble. There's trouble in the petty residence tonight. You know why? Do you know why there's trouble? I'm gonna tell you why right now. But there's definitely trouble in the residence because this case he lost. He lost the case against the state of New York. People, this shit, you can't make this shit up, man. I said this shit 2 years ago. I said, hey, watch him lose all three cases he got. The one with Cali, the one with New York, and the one with Jennifer. I said it. What's good, the sweetest peach? What's going on, Queen? I said it. Watch him lose, but they steady bullied and slandered and, you know, harassed Jennifer. And you know what gets me even more? The bloggers that was saying, "Oh, the state of New York looks stupid lying on Kenneth Petty like that. Why would they make this? They look so dumb. He's gonna win this case." Da-da-da. Are you fucking kidding me? I live in New York. You know what? Yo, the state of New York do not come to play in court. They come with all the receipts. You dig? They ain't coming to play. They ain't coming to play with Kenneth Petty, man. They coming with everything. They coming. What up, Toria Williams in the building? Yeah, they ain't playing no games with these pedophiles, man. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Where them lawsuits that Nicki said she was putting out? What was it? A month ago? Oh, them lawsuits going out. Them lawsuits. Come on, man. Nicki's full of shit. Nicki's full of shit, and that's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Like, no filter, straightforward, straight up. Nicki, you full of shit. I'm talking to you directly. All right? You and your husband full of shit. Put it like that.
Finish her.
Yeah, y'all definitely full of shit. And it's evident and apparent time and time again. I mean, he's evident and apparent time and time again. Now, he goes and he sues the state of New York, supposedly for giving him an erroneous, a wrongful level 2 offense for being a sex offender, for being a rapist, sex offender. For aggressively raping Jennifer Huff with a weapon, with a knife. It was an aggressive rape. He cut her. The police saw the cut. Jennifer had bruises on her neck. Bruises. Black and Blues from Kenneth Petty choking her while he held her down and raped her. Fuck out of here. I'm sick of this shit. And that shit ain't no alleged. Jennifer Huff had bruises, black and blues, on her neck the morning that Kenneth Petty raped her from him holding her down as he raped her. And that's not no allegedly. Fuck out of here. Now, trigger warning, and I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to be as blunt and as bold as possible as I can be in the show because I'm sick of it. It's been 2 years. 2 years that we've been going through this shit. Jennifer, myself, Nosy, everybody we've been attacked. We've been called ridiculed. We've been called lies. We've been slandered. And listen, my God don't fail. You hear me? My God don't fail. He always come through. And he stay on top. All right, so this ain't Jennifer's case, but this is the case with Kenneth Petty against the state of New York, right? So now, he had court yesterday, the Daily News reported, and it turns out that he's a liar. In this case, his own attorneys are saying, well, he was confused. He thought he didn't get his level 2 papers mailed to him. He thought he didn't sign off on them. He don't remember appearing in court. He was confused. It wasn't that he lied to us.
Finish her.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. You can't make this shit up, man. Let's go ahead and look this shit up, though. Let's go ahead and look this shit up. We gonna fight. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about right now. Show you what I'm talking about right the fuck now. You need. Hold on a second.
Minaj's husband tried and failed to get his name off the state's sex offender registry, Brooklyn Federal Court papers show. Kenneth Petty, who was convicted of attempted rape in 1995 for a sex attack on a 16-year-old girl a year earlier, tried to argue in a Brooklyn
Here we go.
Federal Court lawsuit that he never got the chance to contest his status as a medium-risk sex offender. Petty, 47, his lawyer, Alan Gerson, contended that he was never notified about a 2004 hearing to challenge that status and that someone forged his signature on a document about the proceeding. Plus, he claimed he couldn't have possibly been told about the hearing because he was in state prison. There was one big problem, though. A court transcript showed that Petty was not only present at the hearing he said he didn't know about, but that he also didn't object to being listed as a level 2 sex offender. On Thursday, though, Petty asked Judge Eric Comedy to have his lawsuit withdrawn after the state attorney general's office included a copy of the transcript in a court filing. "We're not going to contest it," Petty's lawyer at the time, Jennifer Michelson, said in the December 14, 2004 hearing in Queens Supreme Court. "I have spoken to the defendant and I've explained to him what's happening here and he is satisfied with the level 2. A search of public records shows that Petty wasn't locked up again in state prison until 2000.
He's satisfied with the level 2. So the Daily News reports this, right? And they're pretty much telling you what the state of New York is presenting in court. And the state of New York is presenting evidence in court of, you know, the time of the incident when Kenneth Petty appeared in court with a defense attorney, with the DA, and accepted his level 2 sex offense. He was confused for 20 plus years, shaking my exactly the sweetest peach. How the fuck you was confused for 20 plus years and now all of a sudden want to do something about it when Jennifer Huff is suing that ass? It is. Yeah, exactly what Miss T. Taylor baby said. Exactly. All these people. That judge should have sent him to prison. Yeah. All these people was here ridiculing Jennifer, trying to downplay her, trying to victim shame her and all that. For what? For this rapist murderer that's been convicted twice of these crimes? All of a sudden he's the man because he married Nicki Minaj. All of a sudden he's genuine. He's holy. What's good, Marsh Felix? Good to see you. The real convo in the building. Nene J. All of a sudden he's sanctified because he married Nicki Minaj. Let's continue listening.
2006, after his manslaughter conviction in a 2002 homicide. His legal team now says he was being held on Rikers Island. Jerson, who filed the suit, told the Daily News he expects the case will be formally withdrawn in the next week or two. Israel Dov, a paralegal at Jerson's firm who worked closely with Petty, said Petty was young and likely confused about whether or not he was at the hearing, and what it was about. We were just going according to his statement, what he's telling us, that he wasn't present, Dov said. He still says that he wasn't there and maybe someone is putting this together just to get him.
He's still saying that he wasn't there. He's still motherfucking lying. Damn. You still fucking lying, nigga. Like, get out the... Yo, this must have... This... And then he got me on the camera. It wasn't me. Got me on the... Yo, what was that nigga name? It wasn't me. And you called me on the camera. What was this nigga name?
Finish her!
Shaggy. This nigga... Yo, you must have been a Shaggy fan back then, homie, because damn, you caught red-handed, nigga. They got your signature. They got you your court transcripts where you appeared in court. You know what I'm saying? And accepted your level 2 sex offense. They got the copies of the letter they mailed to your address. You was briefed on your level 2 in jail. Come on, Kenneth Petty. You gotta do better than this. You gotta do better. And Nicki, let's not get started. But let's continue listening.
I don't think that he purposely lied to us. I just believe maybe he forgot. In 2018, Minaj addressed...
So now that's his lawyer stating, I don't think he purposely lied to us. I just think he really forgot. You can't... That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's utter bullshit. So they still trying to defend this nigga in court. Like, nah. But you know, even though we all found out that what he told the courts is a lie, I don't think he purposely lied. Ain't that some shit? You can't make this shit up. So even though we find him to be a liar today in a court of law with proven evidence, I don't think he purposely lied to us. I think he really forgot, Your Honor. I think Mr. Pedophile really forgot that he signed off on a level 2 offense back in whenever he got that offense, 2001 or whenever it was. that they gave him those papers of level 2. Sex offender. Uh, you still trying to defend this man's name just because he's married to Nicki Minaj? Come on, man. The nigga lied. He know he lied. You know he lied. Nicki know he lied. We all know he fucking lied. Stop fucking playing with me. What's good, Pretty Brown One? What's going on, baby? Listen. Yo, this is good, y'all. Let's continue listening, though. Let's continue.
Addressed the attempted rape conviction and defended Petty in an Instagram post, writing, "He was 15, she was 16, in a relationship. But
now,
go AWF internet."
That's when she was slandering Jennifer and shit, saying that he was 15 and she was 16 in a relationship with each other, which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is slander, defamation. Nicki spoke on this woman's rape without knowing the facts. Or maybe she did. Maybe she did know the facts and she didn't care. Let's talk about that. Because at this point, Nicki Minaj, it's like Biggie Small. It's like Biggie said, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. If you ain't know he was a rapist before, now you fucking know, Nicki. So, if you don't know now, so what are you doing? Why are you still with this monster? At this point, he's making you look ridiculous. He's making you, I mean, he's a total embarrassment. I got secondhand embarrassment for you. Like, how the fuck you with this trash, man, that you picked up in the turkey drive? You did what I'm saying? And not only that, because people deserve second chances and people do change their life around and shit like that, but that's not the case here. And if it was the case here, I think it would have been had a different reaction from the general public, from the GP. People would have been more apologetic, more sympathetic and empathetic with Nicki Minaj and Kenneth. But no, that's not the case, nigga. You ain't changed your ways. You ain't changed your ways. You out here still trying to intimidate your rape victim. You know, had Nicki Minaj, all she had to do was come out here. Had she came out here and said, listen, I understand I married a monster in the past. I understand my husband was a monster in the past. He's a changed man. And through that sucker and some motherfucking programs, some outreach, you know what I'm saying? Some foundations, some organizations in support of rape victims. Something to show for, something to show that he really changed his ways. Now, don't go ahead and take my idea now. It's too late. You did.
Finish her.
I think the outcome would have been a lot different. People would have really been more, been able to see eye to eye or understand where Nicki's coming from a little bit more. But no, that's not the case. This nigga ain't turned around and changed his ways. You ain't doing nothing for the community. You could tell that this man is not a changed man. He's a murderer, he's a rapist, and he's a pedophile, in my opinion, because Nicki said it herself, that she was cheating on her current husband at the time. I mean, her current boyfriend at the time, Tweety, which was a child, which Kenneth Petty beat up. He beat up this minor, and he was already of age. He was already a more young adult, beating up a child, a 14-year-old child, because you want to go get with his girlfriend. And Nicki Minaj, you allowed this shit because you wanted to be a little hot box. And you thought it was cool. You want to get up on there on Queen Radio and brag about the shit. Yeah, because when I was like 14, I cheated on my boyfriend with. Get the fuck out of here. What that make Kenneth pedophile? A motherfucking pedophile. She want to be a dot box. Word. As a child. Fuck out of here, man. And then you out here defending the same nigga that pretty much took your child, that committed statutory rape against you, but you was willing, so you find it okay, and so does your mother. You dig? Shout out to Jay Stores for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. He says Kenneth has to be slow. This verdict may play a factor in the case they got coming up with Jen. That's what I said the same shit. At best, thank you, and thank you for confirming that, because it just might. Uh Jay's Thoughts says at best, him and Nicki better apologize to Jen and give her a hefty settlement and leave her alone. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree, and I appreciate you again, once again, for the super chat. I said the same thing to Jennifer when I spoke to her. I said this could be used and tied to your case, because it gives validity to what your claims are in your current case with Kenneth Petty. Um, you know what I'm saying? It gives validity to your claims. These are court transcripts that the state of New York provided from the case of '95 when Jennifer was raped by Kenneth Petty. Like, these are yo, this is huge, y'all. Let's continue listening.
The Bees in the Trap performer announced in 2019 that she and Petty were married. Last year, Petty was sentenced to 3 years probation after failing to register as a sex offender when the couple moved to California. The victim in the case, Jennifer Huff, told The Real in 2021 that she was waiting at a bus stop when Petty shoved an object against her back that she thought was a gun and directed her into a nearby house where he raped her. He said, "I knew what he wanted," Hough said. "He pushed me down on the bed, we wrestled for my clothes. After he was done," she said, "he stood in the mirror and he beat his chest and he said, 'I'm the man. I'm the man.'"
Wow. 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 Melissa Barnes, what's going on? Good to see you. Jeffrey Lewis in the building. Too much tea here. He married her quick. Yeah, of course he married her quick. Jazzy Lobby in the building. He definitely slow. Sicko, of course, Majestic says. Yo, she deserves justice, peace. Uh, so now what gets me is Kenneth Petty's out here spending Nicki Minaj money, right? In vain. He's spending her money in vain on frivolous lawsuits. You know there's problems. You know there's problems in the Petty camp. You know there will be some kind of conflict tonight in Nicki's house. There's going to be some kind of conflict. I mean, we ain't talking about pennies here. We talking about thousands of dollars down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, in my opinion, of course, allegedly, but I know for a fact Nicki pissed. I know she tight. I mean, think about it. Who wouldn't be? Anybody would be. Like, put yourself in Nicki's shoes. Your husband or your spouse, your wife, whatever, out here telling you, "No, babe, no, I ain't do that. I ain't signed those papers. Even the state is lying on me. Even the state and the victim is lying on me." What up, Cash Cash? I see you, Queen of Harlem. Good to see y'all, family. Yo, imagine your spouse or your boyfriend or your lover or your husband or wife or somebody. Susie Jones in the building. What's good? Bus stop. Hashtag bus stop bandit. All right, I'm gonna get to some comments in a minute because y'all got some good comments up here. Uh, Somebody said, "I think he beating Nicki and Nene J." But imagine your spouse, boyfriend, lover, husband, wife, whatever, telling you like, "Yo, babe, they lying on me. I ain't never raped nobody. They lying on me." And this same motherfucker go to court. "Babe, give me some money. Give me some money so I can fight this case. Watch. I'm gonna show you they lying on me. Give me 300,000. I prove it. I'm gonna prove it in court." Now, babe, if I give you this money, you think you could prove your innocence and show the world that you ain't raped nobody? I know you telling me the truth, but you think you could prove it? Kenneth over there like, yeah, babe, I got you. I ain't gonna let you down. I got you, man. She fucking lying on me. Jennifer lying on me. Fuck out of here, nigga. And you get to the court case and you lose and you fall flat on your face. Nicki Minaj, anybody put yourself in Nicki Minaj's shoes, you gonna be tight. You're not a happy camper. You're not satisfied. No. Do you know what this does to her career? Her reputation? You're housing and cradling a monster. And you brought this nigga to this your new Beverly Hills residence. You brought this nigga around all these rich people, all these other rich people with mansions and shit in that area. And you don't think that they're gonna feel their life is at risk? You don't think that they're gonna fear for their daughter's life or for their daughter's safety around your husband? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Once they know he on the registry and shit, I mean, it ain't hard to find out. You might be A-balled out that community. Like, don't go. Careful with that house. Driving out in the house, Sally. Don't drive that in that house at night when the roads is dark because that man is outside in the lawn. And his wife be sitting on a rock sometimes. So be careful with that house. Imagine that. So, Nikki, you must be ashamed if you have any sense, any common sense, any feelings. If you have a soul, you would be ashamed and you would be feeling like shit right now just to find out and learn that your man lied to the world, to the courts, to your lawyers, because you paid for him. And he's continuously lying to you and you're just eating it up. Nah, babe, I'm gonna prove it in court. Next thing you know, he go to court, he lose, and they proven that he signed the paperwork. They mailed it to his house, and he appeared in court to accept his level 2 offense. How the fuck you forget you appeared in court? You were standing there with a lawyer. You wasn't by yourself. The way they try to make it seem like you was the Jackson Central Park 5. I was about to say the Jackson 5. You wasn't railroaded. You wasn't no Central Park 5. That shit is far from your case. Fuck is you talking about? I mean, fuck you mean? You was very well protected and represented. You was very well aware of your conviction, your sentencing, your offense. You was aware of all this shit. And you actually agreed upon it and signed off on the paperwork. So what are you trying to prove? We all knew this was a frivolous case you put up against the state of New York. I knew you was going to lose that case. I said it before. Your bombs are so loud, I can't use my earbuds. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to blow my people's ears up with my bombs. Hold up. Let me lower my bombs a little bit. Let me know if my bombs get lowered a little bit. Hold on. Is that better, yo? Is that better, yo? Press 1 in the chat if those bombs are better. Press 2 if you want it back the way it was. What up, Cage? What's going on? We celebrating today. Celebrate good times. Come on. We in the building. I wanted to read some of these comments. Hold on a second. Pretty Brown One says nobody was paying attention to the fact that he's a level 3 sex offender. That's the reason he tried so hard to keep his record sealed. He didn't forget he didn't want that he didn't want that out. Well, I believe he's a level 3 now in Cali. I believe they changed it to a level 3 according to California law because he aggressively raped Jennifer with a weapon, with the knife that he put behind her back. So I believe they transitioned it to a level 3 now in Cali, but in New York it was a level 2. But thank you for that. For that clarification. Strauss Strauss says, "Man, hearing that pissed me all the way off. Trust me, where I live, I would have been dead because these Puerto Ricans don't play that here." Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Where I'm from in New York, man, they don't play that shit there either, man. Listen, They don't play that shit there either, man. And they don't play that shit in a lot of places. They just don't play that shit. So for you as a celebrity to just condone that shit, support it, sweep it under the rug, try to, know what I mean, mask it with the lies. Bus stop bandit is correct. It just don't rock. Nicki, what are you doing? The drama hub says he's been lying to Nicki, but the research is out there. She chose to ignore it. Absolutely. Like, even if he lied to her, like, come on, you know he lying at this point. You know he lying. You ain't got this shit ain't math. I mean, this shit ain't rocket science. You ain't gotta put two and two together. Says Jay Stort. Jay Stort says, sadly, the narcissist and Nicki probably ain't gonna apologize to Jen. I agree with that as well. If they go to trial, I hope Jen sues them for everything. They deserve what they get. Absolutely. Charlene says, why would Nicki marry and have children with a level 2 sex offender who can't be anywhere near children? He can't he can't take his own child to school, to a zoo, or anywhere his child won't have a normal life outside his house. Absolutely. I mean, he don't even take his other kids out no way. I mean, that I know of. You don't see him out with his other kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they done had birthday parties for Papa Bear. You don't see his other kids there. Where your other kids? Why your other kids can't mingle with their brother? It's just it's it's weird. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Thank you, Toriel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. She said, "I love Hotshot's reenactment. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna have to do more reenactments more often." Sweetie P says, "Charlene in public, Charlene and publicly brag about their sex capades." Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Jazzy Lobby says she was chatting all that day. Oh, she was chatting all that chat. They fools. I mean, she was chatting all that chat for no reason. This man got caught lying in the court of law in New York. Nicki, and you out here defending him just like you defended your brother when he raped that 11-year-old stepdaughter of his. Just like you defended Jelani Mirage when he raped that 11-year-old child. Sodomized her. Raped her over and over again for years. Since she was 11. Wasn't it from 11 to 12, 11 to 13? 2 years raping that little girl, and you went and wrote a letter to the courts in defense of your brother? You went and bailed him out and celebrated him coming home and took pictures and put him out and all that shit just to traumatize these young victims some more, didn't you?
Finish her.
Just to traumatize these young victims some more. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Marshall says, I wonder if Nicki updated her new address. She ain't got to, because the registry gonna do it for her. Well, they gonna do it for her if she don't do it. If she don't do it, she gonna be in some shit. Kenneth gonna be in some more shit, so she got to. She ain't got to, but she got to. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta register it, but if she want her man free, she gotta register it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see what happens, man. I also said way back when I said, yo, this nigga got 3 years probation. He can't come out the house, can't do shit, can't go nowhere past a certain time. Gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this man gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He wanna be out there going to the tours. He wanna go to the clubs. He wanna be with Nicki all day. He wanna babysit, be the bodyguard and the lover at the same damn time. Fuck wrong with this fool, man. He want to be the babysitter, the bodyguard, and the hubby at the same damn time, man. This fool need a life. He need a life. He need to, You know, he, he needs to occupy his time with some real shit in his life, with some real productive shit. You ain't doing nothing productive but fucking on Nicki. You ain't doing shit productive. What else is you doing? Taji says, I hope all them white people get on her for bringing that pathetic excuse of a human in their area. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the white people ain't gonna have it. They ain't gonna have it. I'm sure they not gonna have it once they find out he's there. Somebody's gonna be, somebody's gonna cause a commotion of some sort. Uh, what up, Hear Her TV? Good to see you. Shout out to Hear Her TV. Definitely go check her out if you have not done so before. She has her own channel as well. So my people, my supporters over here that I support right back because y'all been here for a minute. Soul Makeover says Nicki knew exactly what he's guilty of. She thinks the victim's identity would come out, but it did thanks to the barbs. Oh, she thought it wouldn't come out, right? But it did thanks to the barbs, right? Stop the capping, liar, 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 pants on fire. Like this nigga got caught lying again. He got caught lying again. Let me drop the link in case I don't know, Jennifer. I know you're here, but I don't know if you want to come up here and give some kind of input or insight on this. Uh, give your opinion or whatever the case may be. Chit chat if you want to come up here. I'm dropping the link as well. The drama hub can come up as well. You know what? I'm just gonna make it an open panel for 5 minutes. Anybody can come up right now. What up, Rabbit 1969? What's going on? Sis says, "Hey, Hotshot and family, I'm working. Just notified you were live. I will definitely catch the replay." Damn, YouTube just notified you I was live. Shit, they be hating on the kid, y'all. They shadow ban shit, man. Ah, shadow ban shit. Yeah, but you know that's how that shit go. Oh shit! Thank you, Rabbit, for the $20 super sticker. Says super sticker. Yeah, thank you, Rabbit. Thank you, man. Oh man, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. You know what's crazy? I'll tell y'all a little story time real quick. The bank card that I had attached to my YouTube account where I would get my payments and shit. I had closed that bank account like when I closed that shit. I closed it a couple of months ago. But I didn't realize that YouTube couldn't send me no money because that bank account was closed. So I added my new card and now it's like, well, you got to get a certain amount. But anyway, welcome to the panel chit chat. Good to see you, Queen.
Good
Going on?
morning. What's going on?
Good morning. We out here early today, baby.
Sure, we got good news today.
Yes, we got good news. We got
I
good news.
do you remember when I came on and co-hosted with you and I said, all of this foolishness Nikki running around here doing, suing the state of New York, how they was gonna put all that together and she's just gonna hand the win over to Jennifer Huff by her suing the state of New York. She is showing that she went through desperate measures to try and get this man off of that list. Hence, I'm gonna go so far as to sue the state of New York. So who is little old Jennifer Huff, a small fish in a pond? If I go up against you guys, what you think I did to her? You remember I said that?
Right. Intimidation.
Yeah, she just handing him the case. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I don't believe for 1 minute that she don't believe that he didn't do all this. She knew her brother did all that stuff even after the forensic evidence, and she still felt a need to hire him an attorney and write a letter to a judge. So, I think she definitely believes, in my humble opinion, allegedly, that Kenneth Petty did do this to Jennifer Huff, and she's just such a narcissist and gonna have her way and used to running things her way that she wanted to intimidate that woman to get her to recant her statement, period. And I'd be glad when they get that petition all the way filled up so they can go to the left, because who are you to parade this SO around people's children like, oh, I'm Nicki Minaj. I have millions of dollars. I'm just going to do that. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's I mean, I feel shame for her. Like, yo, how the hell you still with this dude, man? The world watching. Like the
It, sh-
world sees you.
it shows how low her self esteem is, even as a millionaire, a beautiful woman. It just shows that she has some deep rooted issues, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
she's always connected to something with this. Like, this is Roman Zelensky. Nikki definitely has some issues, and I'm not just saying it. Like, it's right there in everyone's face. If you just pay attention, Nikki has issues from the way she came in the game, stealing people images and
Right.
careers, and just lying about all the body she had, and then the thing with the brother, and then here come this Kenneth Petty issue. Like, she's sick in the head. Like, I mean, like, she needs therapy, and she definitely needs to get out of that marriage, because whatever career she has left, I mean, baby, the longer you stay married to him, that career is gonna dwindle faster than what it, you know what I mean, if you weren't with him. And I can't believe, remember I told you, I said, Hotshot, I would get back on here and I will say in front of you and your entire panel if I'm wrong. Remember I said, when they decided to re-harass Miss Huff because Cardi B and that sicko Barb thing was arguing, and Cardi B said, let's not talk about husbands, and
Right.
all that stuff rowdy back up. Oh God. I'm sorry, y'all.
You good? We human. We
They be
understand.
watching these cartoons, man, and this my 5-year-old, he starts trying to act them out literally. But he does. It's a trip. I laugh every day. Hold on, mama, stink bug. Okay. So,
Oh,
I'm sorry, y'all. But remember, I told you, I said I get up here and I apologize if I am wrong and I'm over speaking. But remember, I told you, I said, see, they did all of that where this thing was
you did.
quieting down. Nobody wasn't talking about it anymore, and
You
they
sure
crunk
did.
it back up. Remember, I told you, I said she's not gonna get that Grammy.
You sure did.
She's not gonna
You
get that
sure
Grammy.
did. And it's because Grammys is based on people that, they fuck with you. If they ain't fucking with you, you ain't getting a Grammy. No matter how good your music is, you could drop 5 number ones. You could drop 10 number ones. If they ain't fucking with you, you ain't getting that Grammy. Whoever those
Grammys are already trying to clean up their image from all of the, the stuff that they have let in. You think they finna have Nicki Minaj coming in there with that pedo? Come
right.
on now. Come on. Like, girl, you should. And then you let the fans go on and reroute something up when, come on, we wasn't even talking about it like that anymore at that time. Y'all just reopened everything back up, put the attention back on her negatively, and then she went on that whole rant against Lotto like that. That girl's sick. She need therapy, like some deep therapy, for real, for real.
Welcome to the panel, Jennifer Huff in the building, baby. Welcome, welcome, Queen.
Hey,
Hey
Jennifer.
everybody.
How you doing, Jen Jen? What's going on?
I'm good. No complaint.
Happy New Year's.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you.
So, Jennifer, what do you think about this you know, pretty much legal victory? If you ask me, it's a legal victory for you, even though this is not your case. It pretty much validates what you've been telling us all along. Um, how do you feel? How do you feel right now when you hear, you know, this outcome of the case of Kenneth Petty, and he's suing New York for supposedly giving him the wrong level of offense, when we all knew and we all saw he was served with this level. He signed on it. We saw the transcripts. He appeared in court. He lied once again to the courts.
Mhm.
Lied.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling relieved because, slowly but surely, bit by bit, it is feeling like it could possibly be over. Um yeah, so I'm happy that he did whatever it is that he felt like he needed to do to keep his lie together. And I mean, he took it to court and they proved him wrong again. I thought he was proven wrong months back.
Right. Me too.
Um, but he wanted to. I, I just I they have to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like how could you not be like totally embarrassed? Like, did the attorneys, how could they not feel embarrassed? Like, they just took his money and was like, all right, nigga, like, if that's what you say, then that's what we gonna go to court and tell the judge.
Right.
We don't care if you telling the truth. We not gonna look to see what
We're
we
not.
could see. Being lawyers have access to things that, we don't have access to. So yeah, I think it's a little bugged out. You know what I mean? That he was willing to go. Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised, but I still be surprised. I still be like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Even after the things that they tried. Um, so yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So
Yo,
Hey, man, girl, you
you're
better embrace it. You winning. You won. It's
just
almost
well,
over,
it's
girl.
it's
You healed.
see, but it's not it it'll never be like how people might want it to be like, oh yes, Jennifer, you won.
I
I thought I
understand.
won when I was 16 when he went to jail. And
Mm-hmm.
and I got away and I moved away and I went on with my life at least. um yeah, I did. I went on with my life regardless of whatever the roller coasters were. This wasn't something I had to prove to myself.
Mm-mm.
I didn't have to prove what he did to me. I've known since it happened. The
You are such a
ugliness
good,
about all
you're
of
such a
this.
good person because it seems like even though the direct causation, of what happened was him, and then she joined in. Like, are you like kind of feeling bad for her in a sense or something? Like,
The truth, yeah.
yeah.
I've always
You,
felt bad for her as a
mm,
human. Like as a
you're such a
human,
good
as a
person.
person who has been in love before, who has made mistakes. I've said this from the first time I spoke. I feel embarrassed for her.
Mm,
But you have some people who are just that hard headed, who are just that stubborn, and who's going to ride it out until the very end, regardless of what the outcome is. And that's what I feel like they're doing. But yeah, as a human being, I do. I feel bad for that.
I feel bad for
yeah.
her,
It's
for what her
it's
child.
not it's not a huge level of sympathy. It's just one of those things where it's like, listen, I've never
Like, then
gone
he
on
got
any
you too.
campaign to take anybody down. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like
Mm,
for what she has, I'm not talking about her personality. I'm not talking about her character. I'm talking about like her music and what she has put into, music history. Like I would hate for this to be what she's more known for now. And because of him,
mm,
it's like, it's constantly levels and levels and levels of unwrapping shit that I didn't ask to be unwrapped,
mm.
and as much as I want to complain about the bad days, the sad days, the depressing days, the memories,
Mm.
I guess I wouldn't be here to be able to talk about those if I wasn't confronted the way that I was. So I
Yeah.
don't see this
But he's
as
still not to be
like
trusted.
a hip hip hooray. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because
Right. Right.
I'm a little small fish in such a bigger story, and and such a bigger issue that happens to little girls, that happens to little boys, that has happened. There's so many people out here who still like to this day, they're older than me and my age, younger than, that have never said anything. And when you have people like this who people look up to, I kind of just wish
Right.
that it went a different route. Like what Hotshot said earlier. Let's say that it played out that way.
Mhm.
You guys wouldn't know who I was.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because this wasn't about pointing out his, what he did. Like,
Right. Right.
this
The
wasn't
direct.
about making it about what he did. It was, listen, you been living with these rules from the state of New York for a number of years now, and you never once complained. You never once went on a campaign. You hung out with family members, you of my family members, and you're supposed to be so gangster and so tough, and there was never no beef, there was never no issues, there was never no, Jennifer put me in jail for, she lied on me. There was never none of that. And
So
when you
Jennifer, when you
what
would see him, would he like? What would he do? Just look at you? Would he wave? Like that would have to be so weird. Like.
when it happened, I left the state of New
Mhm.
York. So
Mhm.
I didn't see him until maybe a couple years later. And
Mhm.
it wasn't like, we lived in the same neighborhood. So if you walked up the street a couple blocks to go to the store, you might bump into him. So there was like maybe once or twice where I was at a location and he was there. It was for me, it was always scary. But
Okay.
luckily I wasn't by myself, and the person that I was with, they
Yeah.
made it so
Did
that there
he?
was no
Did he
contact. But
ever?
I didn't stay in New York. I didn't stay in New York. I didn't remain in New York. I
Okay.
haven't been back to New York to live in a very, 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 very long time. So
So he never apologized or like tried to have a conversation with you or
no,
anything during that time frame? Mm.
no. You got to
So he
think
was
this was
good.
back. This was back in the '90s,
I
where
know.
there was no social media, there was no Me Too, there was whatever happens in this house stays in this house type mentality, even with your
Yeah.
neighbors.
We
You
the
know what I'm
same
saying?
age,
Like
so I know what
I
you're talking
grew up,
about.
yeah, I
Mhm.
grew up in a neighborhood where your next door neighbors could spank you before you got home to get your own spanking, from your
Yep.
family. Like that's so, word of mouth was enough back then. So, the only people that there was no rally, there was no, you know, neighborhood
Yeah.
get together. It was, the people who knew him believed him. The people who knew me believed me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
It
just
sounds
how it
like
was.
he was raised with kind of like a like spoon fed, like with entitlement. Able to do whatever he wanted to do. Is that
No, you
is
gotta
that?
you gotta think about the times. The times
Mhm.
at these times it was crack heavy. This was,
Oh,
the early '90s.
he was
This is
curb
when
serving.
guys really hung out on corners. This is when,
Yeah.
you had this set of guys on this block, you had that set of guys on that block. You know what I mean? You didn't talk to the niggas across the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it just, there was many neighborhoods within a neighborhood. If you understand what I'm saying, like, and
Mhm.
it just so happened the day that I went to school, I walked down the block where he stands, and he was at the bus stop. So I didn't at that time I didn't have a reason to fear him. He was more of an annoyance. You know what I mean? Like, oh gosh, there he go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Mhm.
I didn't have a reason to feel like I had to run. But at that
Mm.
time, I didn't have a I didn't have a voice. I didn't know I could use my voice
Mhm.
um, to stand up for myself. Like I didn't scream. I didn't start fighting back right away.
Sounds like shock.
So this
Yeah.
situation that has occurred,
Mhm.
I thought it was today court.
Mhm.
Um, had a lot of headaches. yesterday. A lot of roller
Oh, I
coasters with
bet.
my emotions because, this is my life still. And
Mhm.
even though he may be privy to money to kind of mask his life, they put me here. So,
Yeah.
I'm happy that the outcome came out to where they proved him wrong. Like there was no conspiracy, there is no body out to get you. Like, dude, you lied, and you should have just been honest from up front. And I hope people understand that the
Mhm.
the level of weight that they were putting on me to, not talk about Nikki or mention her or bring her up
I
or
believe that he's still a dangerous
whatever.
person because if you're doing essays and then you're unaliving people, you understand what I'm saying? I mean,
Hmm.
didn't he like break somebody's jaw or something overseas or something like that? Like he's been
Yeah.
getting into some shit. He tried to fight Meek Mills or whatever, trying to prove his love. But you know what I mean? Like
Right.
he that don't show that he's a changed person.
Well,
That don't.
I'm not speaking for his change.
Oh,
That's
I know.
that's
I
not
know.
that's not for me
I know.
to
I'm
speak
saying
on
I
whether
think
or not
he's
he changed.
dangerous.
I'm just saying because I haven't been around him or seen him or spoken to him in a number of years. I was able to raise my kids without the
Mhm.
fear of bumping into him and then to think that, you're just going along with your everyday life and then to have somebody come, finagle their way into your life with a plot from these people. Yeah, I could have never like I couldn't have made this up if I wanted to. Um, so I'm just listen, I'm really happy. I'm relieved that he was proven to be a liar, like they've tried
Mhm.
to prove me to be. And, you know, I'll be waiting for whatever else is to come.
I mean, I guess
Okay.
the
Go
question,
ahead.
uh, can Nikki come back from this? Can she redeem herself? Can she be? You know what I'm saying? Is there any coming back for Nikki? Like, could she just be like, yo, this nigga really did what he did. I ain't know he was lying to me. Like, I really apologize to everybody, including especially the victim. And could that be accepted? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that if she I don't know if she
I
could come.
think if her fans were to be honest with her, they really in the back, they really from the bottom of their hearts, they really want her to leave him. They don't like that guy. They
Yeah,
don't
they
like the image that it reflects on her. And plus, it's like she acts like him now. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's weird.
thank you so much, Ryan Pacheco, my brother. I'm happy I'm still making content too, and I'm still gonna be here till the wheels fall off. You dig? But yeah,
she
nah,
always she
I,
always beefing or subbing somebody, and then these fans they start messing with people, and then it gets all messy. Like I don't know. She knows that all those people is like basically worshiping her or licking her toes or whatnot. And I just see that as being irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? Like just not caring, and it's beyond a narcissist at this point. It's all about her. It's her world, and we just in it. And
abs-
she's still not to be trusted, as far as I'm concerned.
thank you, Susie Jones. Yeah, I'm the King Kong of this shit. Kenny ain't got nothing on Jennifer. That's absolutely correct.
That's right. Is she pregnant?
Yeah, I hear she's having baby number two with the pedophile, but I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure how true that is. I mean, she did gain a nice amount of weight, so you know.
Well, she been a pig since she had that little boy. So he gonna be carrying two babies. He gonna have one baby on one hip and one on the other.
G says she loves Jen. Jeffrey Lewis sends Jen loves love and support everybody. Yeah, man. Look, this is gonna be big. Jay's thoughts the same. Says love and prayers for Jennifer. This is going to be a big vindication. And like Jay Star said, I believe it was him that said earlier, they could use this in Jennifer's current case to prove, like, listen, this dude lied to the courts in a case in New York. He tried to sue them frivolously. So what make us think he's telling us the truth in this case? You feel me?
Yeah.
He's proven to be a liar in the court of law. He's proven to be a liar in the public eye. Like a GP know he a liar. This shit, this shit ain't gonna fly. He might as well settle with y'all. Might as well settle with Jennifer. You might as well. You going to trial to go through more embarrassment? Okay, let go. Sweetie P says Jen for the win. Absolutely, Jen for the win. Hotshot, where you been? I miss you. Says I'm unique. I miss you too. Hashtag I stand with Jen. Hashtag Jen never lie. Hashtag justice for Jen. Hashtag surviving petty. All right. Tatiana average says 125 people in here. I know 80 of y'all are barbs listening with pursed lips and mad. Well, they might be barbs in there. A lot of them might be barbs. Let me see. What's the count? What's the light count? I mean, we could tell by that.
You mean garbs?
Get the likes up. All my peoples get them likes up so we could have this video in the
Give me
algorithm.
the algorithm, right?
You know what I'm saying? And we can just get the word out. Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty take another legal loss. Yeah, they.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop back down in the chat. I was about
I
to eat my
appreciate it.
breakfast. Congratulations, Jen, and girl, you are something else. You are really a good person. I'm not even lying. Like your energy is just something to be admired, and
How you
that
saying this?
that's all I have to say or whatever. You stay strong and you're so positive and you make a good role model. Some people need to mirror themselves aligned with yourself. You
I,
know,
I
even in the
appreciate
dark
that.
and the
Thank you.
storm, you still shining. So that's all I wanted to let you know. And I'm
Thank
thank
you.
happy for you.
you, Taylor, baby. I appreciate
All
you.
right.
I appreciate you always. Yeah, I always tell you that, Jen, too. Like, Jen be even telling me sometimes, y'all, like, yo, hot shot, don't say that. Like, even with Kenneth Petty, it's not that she's defending them, but she's just by the book when it comes to what it is. And she's like, why you call him a pedophile? He's not a pedophile. He's a rapist, but not a pedophile. Um, because we were both the same age. I was like, well, shit. According to Nikki, he a pedophile too. So, you know, Jennifer,
Yeah, I kind of forget about that was something that she had stated. And if you did the math, technically that's a statutory rape. So
right.
yeah, it's listen, it's heavy. You there's a lot of girls back in the day who used to talk to older guys. They didn't see anything wrong with it. Me, when I was 16, I wasn't a grown 16. I was a girl.
Right.
So
Yeah, man. Nikki, I suggest you just do the right thing from this point on. If you have it in your soul, give Jennifer a public apology for slandering her name, and victim shaming her, victim blaming her. If you have it in your soul, drop, don't keep fighting against this case because one, there's no credible evidence to prove Kenneth Petty's innocence, so you're not gonna win. Two, you're only causing more damage to people like victims like Jennifer and other victims out there that have gone through this. So don't keep, smudging this in the victims' faces. Let it go. You gotta settle. Whatever you gotta do, just do it, and get this whole case off the public. Get it out the way of the public. Like you keep every time we look around, we're not hearing nothing positive about you, Nikki. We just hearing something about you and your man. Like your husband's been headlining for you for the past couple of years, and that's embarrassing, man. I understand all clout is good clout according to certain people, but no, this ain't it, Nikki. You got to do something. You got to do better. If you want better, you got to do better, and that's probably why this is affecting your artistic career now because you won't do better. All right. The drama says, "Oh my god." The drama hub says, "Oh my god, I wish I could come up and give a nasty read because Nikki out of pocket for this. I wish you could too, sis. I already know you would have. Embarrassing. They should go somewhere and sit the fuck down. Exactly, Gene. They need to sit the fuck down. I don't ever want to hear Nikki, the Barbs, or anybody say nothing on Jennifer now. What y'all gonna say now? That the courts made these documents up and lied on Kenneth again? Get the fuck. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
they'll find some way to kind of loop it, to kind of mean whatever it is that they want it to mean. But I mean,
Right.
yeah.
Taji Simone says, has there been any mediating between both parties for Jen's case? Well, the last thing that was made public was just that the judge suggested that, both parties come to a settlement agreement.
And as of now, that's all it's been is a suggestion.
Right. It's just a suggestion. So
Yeah.
uh, that's all it is. But we can't talk much on it because the case is still ongoing. But we can just speak on, the things that's already been publicized. Um, this other case is a separate case, but it does correlate. You know what I'm saying? So, case with Kenneth in New York, where they just found him to be a liar. So now this case is dropping within what, a week or two?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep, this case is getting dropped. Just like I said, state of New York gets sued by Kenneth Petty frivolously, and now they're forcing him to drop the case. Right. So that case ain't going nowhere. He lost. He got found to be a liar. All right, that's the outcome of the Kenneth Petty versus the state of New York case. Um, and I'm here. I'm happy for that outcome. I'm really happy that they found him to be a liar. They publicized it. You know what I'm saying? Like they showed all the proof. They didn't make shit up. There wasn't speculation. There wasn't assumptions. No, here's the paperwork. Here's the transcripts. Here's your signature. So, Nikki's been pretty quiet. Kind of want to see where she goes from here. Um, and I'm hoping she cleans up her act. Like, yo, I'm hoping she really realizes how much she fucked up, and she just talks to herself. Nikki, have your adult self talk to your child self, because your child self is in control. You got your child self steering the wheel, and that's the problem. She got so many deep rooted childhood issues that I believe she lets her inner childhood take over most of the time and make decisions for her, which is why she fucks up. But yo, take control, grow up. I mean, be mature and take control over your life, Nikki. You are spiraling out of control. All right. Arrogant goddess, I'm right here. Majestic, bad and bougie, everybody, CDE. Thank you for joining the show. We got Jennifer up here, and we're pretty much discussing, for those of you who just came in, we're discussing the results of Kenneth Petty's case against the state of New York. All right, so he pretty much got found a liar. When it comes to suing the state of New York for giving him an erroneous level of offense, they proved him to be a liar. When you try to pay someone off, you are as bad as them. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, Sweet as Pea says that Heffany knew the truth. She's just trying to protect her monster. If if she was blindsided, she still should have inserted. She still shouldn't have inserted herself when she wasn't there. Research is there.
Facts.
She definitely got memes. Exactly. Exactly. I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
definitely agree with that.
Nikki should have stood all the way out. This was something that happened back when she was a freaking child. Couldn't even clean her
Right.
ass right. You know what I'm saying? Probably still can't, but
Right. When I was 16, she was like, what, 12?
right. She was a child.
So,
So
but
does he get consequences? I mean, who knows? But he just don't win. Like, he ain't winning this shit. You try to frivolously win this case. Try to put a frivolous case against the state of New York. No, nigga, you ain't getting no money. And you ain't getting off the fucking registry either.
could you imagine their faces? Like,
Oh, they tight. They
you
tight.
don't think we don't think he meant to lie to us. So what else could he have possibly meant? And the fact that the lawyers didn't even check, like they didn't even they just went into court and said, "Well, this is what you said, so we're gonna repeat it." That
Hmm.
shit is that's crazy. That is so crazy. Like I wonder what was said to him when he got home. Like I just I just wonder like what kind of conversations are they possibly having like to make this go away when one could have been had from the very beginning. Yo, I got some baggage that come with me. I think it's best if I stay in New York, you know what I'm saying, for a little while and handle this shit. And I don't want to throw no like he should have loved her enough to put her on, and
Right.
Redbone let everybody know. They said she was clout chasing. She told everybody what kind of nigga he was, and they ain't believe her.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Jay, as well. Notice how none of the big blogs is posting any of this news. None of them.
Nah, nobody. It's been completely silent. There
This
was
came out
only there was only one article, and that was with the the Daily News.
Yeah, this shit came out yesterday. Look, Nene J says she will always have that stained image, and that's what I mean. Like, is there any room for Nikki to still redeem herself and come back and clean up her act, clean up her image? Um, I think it's stained for life. I think it's stained for eternity. I don't think there's any coming back from this. We have witnessed in real time Nicki Minaj's downfall. You know what I'm saying? And it's still going to go on. She's going to try to still make a comeback. She's going to still try to, fight through this. But it's not happening. It's not happening, y'all. Barb's give it up. Nikki give it up. It's not happening. Your career's over, and it's free falling faster than it should because of this whole Kenneth Petty mess. You know what I'm saying? Um, because everybody falls off after some time. Let's be serious, people. Like every celebrity, good or bad, queen or not, diva or not, whatever the case is, they fall off. You get older, you know what I'm saying? You retire, you have family, settle down, and you do other things. The way Nikki is falling off might be one of the worst ways in female rap history. Um, I don't think I've seen another female rapper fall off or have this kind of image, bad image, reputation attached to her name and career. Like, come on, you're defending not just your brother, your husband. These are two monsters. And you put your whole career on the line to defend these people. I think there's really a psychological issue here with Nikki. I think there's a real big psychological issue at hand. Either that or you just being abused or something. The
Listen,
Stockholm syndrome.
the world that we live in, you know, time will pass, people will move on. This topic will become an old topic. We'll have a new generation of people that'll come and be like, they'll say whatever because the incident with her brother happened it happened a few years ago. And how quickly that went out the window. Some people may have brought it up, but it didn't stop anything. So, it's just, I mean, it's sad, but I don't think too much is going to change. It's going to all be up to her,
Right.
you know.
Well, people, since no one's posting about this, let's make some noise. I need y'all to put your boots on the ground, and let's do our thing, man. Get out there, get on your channels, get on your social media platforms, post, repost. All right, go to Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you got, Facebook, and repost this live. Take bits and clips, take whatever you want, and repost. Now, if you the op, be careful, because you might get stopped and you might get popped. But listen, yeah, make some noise, man. Let's make this shit go to hashtag all that shit. Surviving the petties, Jennifer Huff. Yeah, let's make some noise, man. People need to hear this. More bigger social media platforms need to hear this. Outlets need to hear this. And people, we need to really cancel Nikki. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nikki. but you really need to be canceled because you're still condoning this type of shit. I mean, it's not like you're regretful of anything. Nah, you're condoning this shit. I'm gonna marry him. I'm gonna have baby number two, allegedly. But yeah, you're condoning this shit. So you need to be canceled. People need to do something about this, not just you lose the lawsuit. Queen of Harlem, thank you so much for the 4.99 super stick. I appreciate you, Queen. And Queen of Harlem says she loves you, Jen. On another comment over there that I meant to read earlier. Keep your head up, love. We all here for you, says Pandana Velasquez. He knows Jen. He knows Jen has all of us. Of course, of course, of course. See, Nikki thought she was going to intimidate Jen, and Jen was going to get quiet. Oh, she's not going to speak out. Who she got? Ain't nobody know who she is.
Yeah, she got the opposite.
Yeah,
Because I live a quiet life. Because
right.
I'm already quiet and to myself in my real life. There was no way I could have stayed quiet on this because I felt like, I can get distant from my own friends and my own family. And I felt like it would have been easy if something, if they were to try something, I felt like it would be easy for me to go missing and people not know right away. So that's the reason why I spoke out. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, arrogant goddess. Exactly. Finally. Thank you to Real Combo Chit Chat for 95 out of 126 likes. Good job, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jennifer, I appreciate you dearly and wholeheartedly. You've been a warrior, a survivor. You've been brave, very brave, even with all the mess going on, all the threats and everything else. I know I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to come up and continue, shedding light on the truth and trying to defend yourself. But I'm just happy that this is finally coming, it's getting closer to an end. We got two cases out the way. We got the California and the New York case out. And now the only cases left is yours against Kenneth Petty. Um, and I'm anxious and I can't wait to see how this all unfolds and what takes place afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're gonna have a lot to speak about once this is all over. So it's gonna be over, but it's not type of thing, you dig?
Yeah. Yeah, I already said, I'm planning on bringing you guys with me. I mean, I'll bring y'all up to the door of the courthouse if I could. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So,
Listen, I might just be at that
yeah,
courthouse with you, baby.
yeah. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so you seen how everybody was at that Megan Thee Stallion court? Well, I might just be at the gym.
Yeah, it's gonna be you, huh? I could dig it.
Yeah, nah, we can't. Well, somebody was asking earlier, um, when does the case commence again? I know that they were going to be speaking about trial in March. I think it was March.
Nah, I think what it is we have until March 6th, I believe,
Oh, to make a
to
settlement,
decide, to make an agreement
right?
or to see if we can come to an agreement on anything. Um, it's
Right.
it's not a must. Like we don't have to. And if there isn't one, then yeah, then we'll be going to court.
Right. And this is posted on the docket for those of you
Hmm.
uh, that are wondering where to get the information from. Yeah. So yeah, the judge pretty much suggested that they come up with a settlement or some type of agreement. And they have until March, I believe, to do so. So if they don't, then that's when trial will be set to begin, or there'll be a date set put out for trial.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
interesting, interesting, interesting. Nikki doesn't have a soul, hot shot. She sold it for fame. I absolutely believe that. I believe she sold that soul. Clout chasing ass. Right. All these clout chasers, where are they now? Where's all these people that was just beating on Jen? Where they at? Exactly. Exactly.
Well,
Quiet.
it kind of contradicts their, some of their previous posts, where they try to paint me out to be, this clout chasing that once.
Right.
First it was I wanted him back, and then it was whatever other story they wanted to come up with. So, and then they tried to put out this, doctored up video stating that I lied um, on this man, and I've never done. Even in telling my story, I didn't exaggerate it. I didn't exaggerate it. I didn't add anything. I didn't make it seem one way that it wasn't. This whole way through, I just wanted it to be known what was going on. I wanted to stick to the facts. Like, what I had, I didn't um I didn't have any ulterior motives during this whole thing. So I wasn't, if I could have done anything, I probably would have pulled out another phone and done some recording, but at the time that everything was going on, I wasn't I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking of, like, I don't see the gloat off of sharing that I spoke to Nikki. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, it's not like I ain't, I didn't see the excitement. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't thinking that it could lead into what it actually led into. And I thought that was gonna be it. I really wish she would have just listened to me when I told her. Like, I wish right then and there she would have just been like, all right, you know what? Y'all niggas leave her the fuck alone. Get away from her. Don't text her. Don't call her. Don't reach out to her ever again. Nigga, don't even like a picture on her page. I, w-
Exactly.
I, I wish that would have happened. But it didn't. And we're here now. And we're going to ride this out to the end. So,
And today.
yeah.
Amen to that. Yes, yes, yes. To the wheels full of Susie Jones says Jennifer is stronger and we love her courage. We stand with Jen. Absolutely. Justice for Jennifer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also attacking his ex girlfriend just shows she ain't a good person. Word up. Allegedly. But yeah. If the judge offers a settlement as a choice, then yeah, you do the math. Hashtag L. Loss. Um, some people say that it's common practice for a judge to offer settlement, but I believe this is the second suggestion to settle or to come to an agreement. So the judge is pretty much letting them know, like, yo, you don't want this shit to go public. In my opinion, I feel like the judge is like, yo, you gonna lose this shit, man, and it's gonna be embarrassing too because it's gonna be publicized. So you might as well settle. In my opinion, that's what I feel is going on. But yeah, disgusting and delusional. They need to go sit down and have an intervention for Barbara. Oh man. She needs to divorce him and quick. That will be a great start at a cleanup. Absolutely. I think she still got time. Listen, I found out this nigga was a liar, pedophile, rapist, cheater, whatever the fuck, right? I'm done. I'm done spending money on his attorney fees. I'm done fucking being lied to by him. I'm done defending him. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I ain't never mean to, slander your name and lie on you like that. I was just believing this idiot, this sucker the whole time, and he was lying to me too. That's all she had to do. The
Mm.
world would have been like, yo, we get
It's
it.
definitely is definitely believable, because people have been in those kind of situations before. I think she would probably have to do a little bit more than just that, only because of her her behavior, like her track
Right.
record or whatever. It's not just It's not just an apology to me, it's an apology to all the women out here, you know what I mean, who have gone through what I've gone through, similar, worse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say it's bigger than just it became bigger than just me. At the time, I was just trying to survive. You know,
Right.
when I first spoke out, I was just trying to survive. I didn't want somebody to take my life, and I didn't want my kids to find me. Like I just that was like my worst fear.
God bless you.
And but afterwards realizing that, yo, this is Nicki Minaj. This is somebody who all little girls look up to. Like I've even shown Hotshot before videos that my daughter has done to her music, on TikTok, and she has no clue. You know what I'm saying? Like when she hears the music, she's just singing along, and I'm not in here telling her you better hurry up and turn that off. Like, you know what I mean? I'll ask her to switch the song. I'm not gonna lie, but not in a manner where it's
Because
heavy.
it's
It's
because
just
it's
she
your
doesn't
girl.
understand the influence.
Yeah.
It's the influence that you have over so many young girls, and if they see you attacking the person who says that your husband hurt, it may have been before you, but your husband hurt me. And if they see you doing it, could you imagine what they're doing in school to other kids and what they're going to go through life thinking, like, especially for the people that don't have the role models at home? I grew up in a household where it was always something I did. It was always a correcting of myself that I had to fix or do or so that it wouldn't happen again. So if I grew up in that kind of household, like I know the kind of household I grew up in, I can only imagine what other people have are dealing with or have dealt with or are dealing with right now as we talk. Like I'm aware of that. And even with her, there's sometimes that I've had conversations where I thought that maybe somebody hurt her in her life. And you have people who have different reactions. Like you have some people who still remain kind and still, want to be a good person. And you have some people who are so angry and they don't care who they hurt because they hurt so bad. And I'm
Right.
not giving her a pass. I just, there's a lot of people out here who deal with that. And they deal with it in ways that they don't even realize. They deal with it in ways that in their affection with their kids, with their family, with their significant other. And a lot of times you don't realize it. You don't realize you do things a certain kind of way because any other way would take you back to a place that you don't want to be. So
Absolutely.
it's not just about, I mean, I know it started with me, but it can't just stop with me.
I agree, man. Listen, this is God's will. Like this is just the way things are meant to be, and so whatever happens, whatever outcomes, it's just the way things. I feel like the way things were supposed to be. Queen of Harlem says, "I was just telling you, God don't play when it comes to His children." Amen. Yes, I will be reposting
Yeah.
all this with your consent. You go right ahead, Pandana. Appreciate it. Let's get this info out there. Exactly, Tatiana. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't let Nick hear you say she defended her brother. Her brother. She'll threaten to sue you too. Nikki defended her brother. I said it. Um, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. Let me stop. Let me stop acting a fool. I can understand the blinders for people you love, but she should have gone by the paperwork with Kenneth says. Jessica, I agree. Surviving the petties, I stand with Jen. Exactly. Lola Brooks. Hey, Jennifer. Uh, Gigi Alvarez. Wow, I ain't see you in so long. Hello to you too, Jen Mons in chat. Welcome back.
Hello.
Good to see you, GJ. Um, Nikki's situation reminds me of an episode of For My Man. Those women do anything and everything to keep their man. Even the unthinkable is sad. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. I'm so sorry your life has been disturbed by these disturbed fans, and the ringleader decided to try to rewrite history. It was so wrong, but so glad you were strong enough to stand up and not take bullshit. Absolutely, besos bonitas. Yes, Jen, we love you, says Sanaya. Shout out to all the new people in the building, in the chat. Jennifer's here often, so if you want to keep listening to the story, you want to keep getting updated on the case and what's going on, definitely tune in, hit that subscribe, all right? Hit that like. And go to Jennifer's channel too. Jennifer got a channel. I keep telling her to post stuff, but she don't really have nothing to post according to her. I'm like, listen, we're gonna find something. We're gonna find something. So y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jennifer. What's your channel again, Jennifer?
It's under my name now.
Okay, so it's Jen Jen.
Not Jennifer Huff. Just
Jennifer Huff. Okay, so y'all go to
yeah.
Jennifer Huff. That's her YouTube channel. Y'all go there and subscribe to that too. 'Cause hopefully, once this is all over, she'll be able to freely use her platform and post whatever up there. In the building. Who else is here? Quick question for Jen, says Sanaya. Since these court updates occurred, has anyone been trying to still reach out to you or anything such? I don't think we want to answer that right now. Sorry, I spoke for Jen, but yeah. Their lawyer was just robbing them. Yeah, the lawyer was just robbing them because the lawyer knew they was going to lose. Come on, now. But a lawyer, you telling me you want to sue somebody? Okay, well, I'm gonna fight for you. Pay me, but don't mean I'm. Oh my God, Jen, can you ask for your trial to be publicized if it goes to trial?
I'm sure. I'm sure there's ways. I'm hoping that I don't have to be like present like in court. Like I'm hoping I could be in like a whole nother room or something. It's been a long time. I mean, like seeing a picture or something on a screen ain't the same as being in such a dark presence. So um, I don't know if it's gonna be publicized. I guess it could. Just hope we're never in the same room if I can help it. Thank you guys. I wasn't looking at the chat before.
All right, my bad. I don't know what happened. Um, Jen Jen always admired your strength taking on such a giant and her foolish minions. Yeah, not for nothing. Like, thank you, Midnight 2020. Good to see you. Much love, Hotshot. Good to see Midnight. Yeah, nah, Jennifer really did. Um, thank you, Donna and Jess. Jennifer really did her thing when it came to standing up. She's been really brave to stand up to Nicki and her minions. I don't think a lot of people survived that, or accomplish anything after that. It's been reported the Petties just purchased a $19 million property, so they got a little money. Why not just settle with Jen? Yeah, they definitely got money. I mean, Nicki's worth about 100 mil, so um, they got money. Much love, Jen. Sending you and your family great vibes and wonderful blessings. I stand with Jen. Just
Thank you.
surviving the Petties. Says midnight, and Tatiana says stay strong. Much love. Hotshot says midnight. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. We about to jump off this. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick little update. Josephine Arthur says, "What happened? I'm late. Hit that replay button, gang gang. Don't forget to hit the like button while you at it, gang gang." Yeah, and I ain't never even seen you before, whoever you was, but yeah, hit that replay button. Kaz says, Jen, you are a beautiful person and hotshot. Thank you for supporting Jennifer the way you do. Sending love and blessings always. Likewise, I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. Hot shot. No, he my dog.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
that's my partner right there.
that's my homie.
Yeah,
But with
yeah.
Jen,
We talking real life.
dead ass, we talking real life about everything, not about Nikki and Kenneth. We talk
Yeah.
about everything.
Hmm.
All about the trees stopping by to show some support. Love y'all. Thank you for the support. All about the trees in the building.
What's up, love?
Much love, much love. Um, Midnight 2020, Jen. I've said this before and we'll say it every time. You give me so much hope. I wish I had an ounce of your courage and strength. Stay strong, and the universe is with you. We are with you.
You have it. You have it. You probably just have it in other ways. You know. Yeah. We all got it. Cause if you would have asked me, I would have thought I didn't have any. You know. I would have thought that I'm a little softy with a rough, little overtone. I do have 6 brothers, so I've always been kind of like a little tomboy. Um, but yeah, if you would have asked me, like, I would have definitely, like, not given myself any kind of credit 2 years ago. I wouldn't have said I had any strength. I wouldn't have said like I could do it. I mean, every single day was a struggle. It was a struggle, but each day it got a little easier. Um, Midnight 2020, I've been seeing your name for the last 2 years. A couple other ones I've been seeing, some names I've been seeing for ever since I first spoke, told my story. They still rock with me. They still be in my DMs, sending encouraging words. I have people who send me things just to make me laugh. They may not say absolutely nothing. They'll just send me a funny video, and I appreciate it all. Like every message, every at, every ounce of support. It's needed. I didn't know I did, but it 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 definitely has been needed. It's been appreciated. Um, I couldn't have done it without the support that I've had, and that's the truth. That is that is the God honest truth. Because for every for every one person that had some crazy things to say, I had at least 5 to 10 people that would let me know that they could go kick rocks. So,
Absolutely.
um, yeah, y'all been telling me for a long time, like, yo, you ain't gotta say nothing. I got it. I'll say it, and it has meant a whole lot. Like, so I thank you, all of you,
That's
every
a
last
fact.
one of you. Yeah, most definitely.
Thank you,
Any and
Black
every.
Speaker. And thank you, Donna. Yeah, definitely carry on Taz's support for Jen. Definitely do
Yeah.
that because he was here. He was here for about 2 years too.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
quite a few.
Yeah, so
Even
there's
the
a
ones that I
couple.
don't see on YouTube, they'll hit me up and on Instagram and reach out. And there's been people that we've actually exchanged numbers, and they'll hit me up by my phone. And Hotshot is one of them. We definitely check in with each other. We don't let too many days go by without getting on each other about going missing.
Right.
Because he likes to do that sometimes. And yeah, I'll blow him up. Like,
Yeah, so it'd be thanks to Jennifer a lot of the times when I come back on the scenes and shit. It'd be like, yo, Jennifer just got on my case. Like, where the hell you at? I ain't hear shit from you in the past couple of weeks or days.
yeah,
But nah,
yeah,
we don't let too much time go by. I wouldn't say weeks. I'd say there were times where we let days go by, but yeah, we mostly in touch. I love you, Jen.
love you back.
Yes, and we love you guys for supporting us. And let me thank you all once again from the bottom of my heart, man. This is all we've really been, trying to get to is the truth. I knew this was the truth. I knew this was gonna happen. I just knew, like I know Jennifer was telling us the truth. So we just wanted to get to this part publicly where everybody knows, like, okay, this is what's really going on. What up, Night Rider? Good to see you. She definitely admitted to that, right? Um, Nothing but respect and love for Hotshot for supporting Jennifer through it all. Thank you, Pretty Brown One. And thank you all, man. Nothing but respect and love to all of you for supporting both of us through this all. Um, Jasmine Barnes in the building. I couldn't have done it without y'all. Neither could have Jen. So we wholeheartedly thank you guys and support you right back. So once again, thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for coming on here. Jennifer, everybody that was on the panel, all the panelists, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the real MVPs, man. Listen, when I see people come up here, y'all think I'll be doing it. I'll be making this shit look easy, but every time I come back on here, I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I say first? How do I'll be getting some kind of YouTuber's block every time. And I fight through that. And Jennifer sometimes helps me like, yo, yeah, you know how to you good at what you do. Stop blocking yourself, right? But
Yeah,
when
I have to
people
tell him all the time. Like, people love you, Mister. Like, it's
yeah,
you. It's your voice. It's the kind of person that you are. Your humor. Your loud ass bombs. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we rock with you. You know.
it's
Yeah.
funny before my bombs weren't loud at all. People was like, "Yo, what the hell is that?" Like, shit,
Listen, you can't make them all happy. You know.
I,
So
I can't, I
got to
can't.
meet them somewhere in the middle.
That's right, right.
Yeah.
A little loud and a little soft, all right. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, because y'all keep me going as well. And then having you guys up here on the platform, and you know, it reminds me who we are here on the Hot Shot Radio Show. All right. So with that being said, God bless you all. Thank you for coming, Jennifer. I'm happy. I'm happy for you, and you're
Hmm.
blessed, and God will continue providing.
Thank
You all
y'all.
have. You already know. You all have a safe day. Blessed rest of your days, your shifts at work, wherever you at. Tunisia Hyman, I see you. Much love to you too. Heard you. Y'all stay up. You dig? What we going out with, Jen? What song should we go with? You're stuttering. Like what song should we go out with? Hey,
That
we
ether,
need
that
to go.
shit that make your heart burn slow. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, cause come on, man. We took enough beating. We took enough abuse. We gotta hold on.